Hey, Rooted Coop family, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be delving into the captivating world of soap making, specifically creating a double batch of our beloved goat milk and kaolin clay soap infused with a delightful rose-scented fragrance oil. And we're also going to be talking a little bit about formulating a batch of soap and what properties the different oils can bring to the batch. I've gathered all of our necessary ingredients and equipment. Our oils have been measured, including olive, coconut, palm, sweet almond, and castor oil for this batch. Alongside with these, we have our lye water solution, our fragrance oil, and our mold. With everything prepared, it's time to delve into the specifics of each oil and the benefits that they can offer to a soap bar. Right now in my container, I'm adding in my goat milk powder and my kaolin clay. I'm going to add that at the beginning, and then next I will be adding in the lye water solution, bringing this to a trace. I'm going to add some mica colorant and that beautiful rose scented fragrance oil for just a classic elegant bar. So let's start talking about the oils. First, we're going to talk about olive oil. Olive oil is wonderful for soap making as it adds conditioning properties, yields a gentle and moisturizing soap. It contributes to a creamy lather and aids in creating a harder bar over time. It can also be used as a 100% olive oil soap or a castile soap. However, with those, there tends to be a longer length of time for the evaporation and the cure to happen so that they can become a harder bar. Otherwise, the olive oil can lead to a softer bar, so that's one reason that you would either add in other oils to them or just make sure that you have plenty of time to let them so that the soap bar can harden up and be ready for use. Another oil that we want to discuss is coconut oil. Coconut oil offers excellent cleansing properties and generates a voluminous, fluffy bubble. Coconut oil is solid at room temperature and adds firmness to the bars. In higher amounts, it can be drying due to its potent cleansing properties, so balancing out into your batch is important. If you're going to be mixing several oils together, you want to make sure that your ratios are good and you're not too high on coconut oil because it can be drying. We also know that you can make 100% coconut oil soap, and those are wonderful bars. Those are beautiful bars, but you would super fat that to make sure that you have that moisturizing quality that you're needing. So finding the right percentage is key to creating the desired soap type. Another oil that's commonly used is castor oil. It enhances the lather, contributing to a rich, creamy foam, typically used in smaller amounts though, 5 to 10% per batch. It aids in improving the soap's conditioning properties, and it promotes a stable lather. It's kind of known for adding the extra bubbles to your bar. Palm oil is also another oil that is quite frequently used. I know that some it seems to be a love-hate relationship with palm oil. There's some that just absolutely love it and what it does for the soap, and there's some that for sustainability reasons or for personal reasons, they do not want any palm in their bars. I personally have been using palm in my soap. Find that it adds a lot of positive qualities to the soap bar. Palm oil contributes to a firm soap bar, producing a creamy lather. The sustainability of palm oil is a concern, and it's something to take into account. It's crucial to opt for certified sustainable palm oil, or CSPO, or RSPO certified palm oil. That way you know that you're supporting ethical and environmentally friendly practices. If considering alternatives, some alternatives that you could use instead of palm would be like tallow or lard, shea butter, cocoa butter are all viable options that could be used in place of to help firm up the bar a little bit, add that creamy lather that you're looking for. Sweet almond oil is full of moisturizing properties. It's a stable lather. It has a lot of conditioning attributes, adds silkiness to the soap, and using it in varying percentages can allow for tailored soap characteristics. But as always, when formulating a recipe, just consider the percentages of each oil, their cleansing properties, their conditioning properties, the lather properties. It's all crucial because you want a well-rounded, well-blended bar. You want to look at the sustainability of and the ethical sourcing of all of the ingredients. You also want to look at the cost associated with the oils, because with the price of the oil, you need to take that into account on how expensive you want your soap bars to be. But you can always experiment with different oil combinations, working those percentages out. It can empower the soap maker to customize their soap to their desired characteristics, their desired hardness, lather, conditioning, and the moisture properties, all of the things. You can be in control of that by going through and use the soap calculators to just play around to see what the different ratios, the different percentages of the oils can do. And that way you can get an idea of what soap calculator's telling you. And that way always use the calculator too, so you make sure that you're using safe and effective ranges. I use soapcalc.net, and I'll try to remember to stick a tag in this so that way you can see for yourself. That's what I use whenever I'm formulating my recipes. You can kind of play around to see what adding more coconut would do, or a less amount, to kind of get an idea of what your batch is going to look like. But just experiment with your recipe and experiment with your batches to see how they perform, how they feel. Our soap batter is ready to be poured up already. Time to mold it up. We're pouring it in. We're going to get these all ready to go, and of course they're going to have to sit overnight. I'm going to try to do something to the top of these to give them a little bit more prettiness. Okay, so I'm just trying to decorate the top up a little bit to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit, make it a little prettier. We're going to let this sit overnight, and we will come back for the cut so we can see what these bars look like when they're all done. But yeah, if you're trying to formulate a batch, start with a small blend of oils, like 16 ounces or even less. Just do the smallest batch that you feel comfortable doing, and that way you can come up with the bar that works best for you. You don't have to make the big batches. Here is the cut. And again, this is just a simple, classic, just a beautiful pink bar, and it has that beautiful rose fragrance oil. There's that second loaf. And there you go. There you have it, guys. Crafting your own goat milk soap bar is not just fulfilling, but also encourages boundless creativity. Feel free to experiment and share your experiences with us here at the Rooted Coop. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video enjoyable, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more soap making adventures, hit that notification bell to stay updated. Until next time, stay clean, stay creative, and stay rooted. Enjoy the scents and embrace the suds. Bye, y'all.